Imagine pulling up to a red light on a completely quiet highway. You are sitting behind the steering wheel of a multi-million-dollar Bugatti Chiron. You have 1,500 horsepower sitting right behind your head. You feel like the absolute, undisputed king of the road. But then, a bizarre, low-slung, futuristic car pulls up right next to you. Its window rolls down. Inside, you do not just see a driver. You see a driver, a passenger in the front, and two more fully grown adults relaxing comfortably in the back seats. They are listening to crystal-clear music, perfectly relaxed, with their drinks chilling in refrigerated cup holders. You smirk, thinking this heavy, stretched-out family car does not stand a single chance against your legendary Bugatti. The light turns green. You slam the gas pedal into the floor. But before you can even blink, that four-seater family car violently launches forward, completely disappearing into the horizon, leaving your Bugatti completely in the dust. You have just been absolutely humiliated. And you have been humiliated by the Koenigsegg Gemera, the world's first true megacar designed exclusively for four people. And today, we are going to expose exactly how a crazy Swedish genius built a 2,300 horsepower family vehicle that is actively destroying the greatest hypercars on the planet. This is not just another fast, exotic car. This is a complete glitch in the matrix of automotive engineering. For decades, the rules of the supercar world were incredibly strict and unforgiving. If you wanted to go over 200 miles per hour, you had to sacrifice literally everything else. You had to strip away the seats, remove all the luxury materials, erase the trunk space, and deal with a cabin that felt like a tiny, hot, uncomfortable cage. A Bugatti is incredibly fast, yes, but try taking your friends on a long road trip in one. You cannot. It is fundamentally and physically impossible. But Christian von Koenigsegg, the brilliant founder and mastermind of the Swedish hypercar brand, decided that these rules were completely stupid. He asked a simple, yet revolutionary question. Why can we not have a car that hits 250 miles per hour, destroys records on the racetrack, but also comfortably fits four tall adults and all of their luggage? The entire automotive industry laughed at him. They said the physics simply would not work out. A car big enough for four people would be far too heavy, far too long, and far too awkward to ever compete with a dedicated two-seater track monster. Well, the Koenigsegg Gemera is his ultimate, brutal revenge against the entire industry. Let us talk about the heart of this absolute monster, because this is where the story gets truly insane. Originally, Koenigsegg shocked the world by announcing this four-seater would be powered by a tiny, highly advanced three-cylinder engine. They lovingly called it the Tiny Friendly Giant. It was an absolute engineering marvel, but for traditional hardcore car enthusiasts, a three-cylinder engine just did not sound intimidating or aggressive enough for a multi-million-dollar hypercar. People want the terrifying roar of a massive engine. They want the ground to physically shake when they start the ignition. So, Koenigsegg listened to their extremely wealthy customers, and they did something absolutely, completely ridiculous. They went back to their factory, completely redesigned the internal structure of the engine bay, and managed to miraculously squeeze their legendary 5-liter, twin-turbocharged, 8-cylinder engine into the back of this four-seater car. This is the exact same massive, brutal engine that powers their completely unhinged, track-focused hypercar, the Jesko. But they absolutely did not stop there. Oh no. They paired this screaming 8-cylinder combustion engine with an incredibly advanced, totally revolutionary electric motor that they call the dark matter motor. When you combine the terrifying mechanical scream of the 8-cylinder engine with the instant, neck-snapping torque of the dark matter electric motor, the performance numbers become absolutely terrifying to read. We are talking about a total system output of 2,300 horsepower. Let me repeat that very slowly, so it truly sinks into your mind. 2,300 horsepower. To put that massive number into perspective, the legendary Bugatti Chiron, the car that completely defined an entire generation of speed, had 1,000 horsepower. The Koenigsegg Gemera has more than double that power, and it actually has room to properly install child safety seats in the back. Once you are inside, you immediately realize this is definitely not a stripped-down, uncomfortable race car. It is a private jet designed for the road. Every single one of the 4 seats in the cabin is identical in shape and comfort. They are fully heated, electrically adjustable in multiple directions, padded with special memory foam, and completely wrapped in the absolute highest quality leather on planet Earth. You and your friends have access to massive, crystal-clear touchscreens, both in the front dashboard and in the back console. You have fast wireless internet connectivity. You have multiple wireless phone charging stations. You have dedicated reading lights for every passenger. But my absolute favorite feature, the one specific thing that proves Koenigsegg has a brilliant sense of humor about this absolute monster, is the cup holders. Let us go all the way back to the Bugatti comparison from the beginning, because it is extremely important to understand the massive shift in the automotive industry. Bugatti has always been the ultimate gold standard for hypercar luxury, massive price tags, and record-breaking top speed. But the traditional Bugatti formula is extremely selfish. It is an automotive experience meant exclusively for the wealthy driver and one single, very lucky passenger. If you own a Bugatti and you want to take your partner and another couple out to a fancy dinner in the city, you simply cannot take the Bugatti. You are forced to leave your multi-million-dollar masterpiece sitting alone in the garage and take a standard, boring luxury sport utility vehicle instead. The hypercar game will absolutely never be the same again. Bugatti, Ferrari, and McLaren have officially been put on notice by a Swedish genius. The undisputed king of speed is no longer a selfish, uncomfortable two-seater. The new king has 4 heated seats, 8 temperature-controlled cup holders, and an absolute monster of an 8-cylinder engine hiding quietly in the back. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had the keys to this $2 million beast, who are the exact 3 people you would put in the passenger seats of your Koenigsegg Gemera for a top-speed highway run? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you want to see more deep dives into the absolute craziest hypercars and supercars on the planet, do not forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a massive like on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.